I spent most of my life feeling let down by the system, bouncing between schools, wondering what home is even supposed to feel like. Growing up, I never really had one, not with family and not in foster care. I laid my head in over 50 different places. March 12, 2014, our lights had been off for a week. No water, barely any food. That day, my mom dropped me off and my brothers off at my grandparents' house and drove away. My grandma was in her wheelchair watching Walker, Texas Ranger, and my granddad was reading the Tampa Bay Times. Then the knock came. 2 DCF workers stood at the door. I knew that badge. I ran to wake my brothers up. I was crying so hard I couldn't talk. They asked if I knew the difference between truth and lies. I said yes, but I still lied. I didn't want to be taken again. I moved from a group home after a year to my aunt's house. The moment I stepped inside, I didn't feel safe. She was verbally and physically abusive. On my 14th birthday, she woke me up early, told me to get out, and locked the door behind me. No food, just left outside all day. At school, I told them what was going on, but instead of helping me, they called her and told her everything I said. I'll never forget what my teacher said. Your aunt didn't have to take you in. You should be lucky she got you out of that group home. After that, I stopped asking for help. Eventually, I ended up going back to live with my mom. At first, it seemed okay, but soon I was sleeping outside. My friends sometimes snuck me into her house at 2 a.m. I'll dress in her shed, eat, and shower when I could at her place. Eventually, I had to admit I was homeless. I asked for help and went back into the system. My homes were never stable. Every day from school, I would go from one day placement to a completely different one at night. I never got to settle in, never felt safe. Today, I finally have a stable home, not just with housing and food, but with a real support system. But the effects of housing insecurity still haunts me. No child should have to wonder where they're sleeping, who's going to hurt them, or whether asking for help would just make things worse. I'm proof that even after everything, we can still shine.